Good morning, everybody. This is Holly with Working on Me. Come join me. I'm going to get my supplement drink ready. This is my fiber, my collagen, and my spark. I already made my breakfast, so y'all don't have to endure me cooking it. And I did put my weigh-in my stories. So I did weigh in today here in the camper. For some of you that are new to my page, I am traveling with my husband. So what is wrong with my, I don't know what's wrong. I may not have good connection. I thought I was hooked to the internet, but I may not be. I don't know. It almost tried to finish on me there. I don't know why it did that. So I'm having issues with, let me know if y'all can see me because it keeps wanting to turn off my live. That's not good. Good morning, Gina. Well, we drove 9 hours yesterday, so I'm recuperating from sleeping and then from the weekend. So, and JJ's working, okay? So, anyways, I'm going to back up really quick. I love watching you unpack in your stories. Good. I thought I'd do something a little different, and I told JJ while we're unpacking, let me go ahead and videotape me like what we do when we get to the campgrounds, you know? So we got to put up the dogs thing and then everything that you have to put down so it doesn't go flying everywhere in the camper. You got to put it back up, you know, that kind of thing. So I'm glad that you like that. So, okay, I was saying because I thought my internet was going to shut down. That if you're new to my page, in the last 2 weeks, I have had my last child graduate from high school, and then I just had my oldest get married. So we are empty nesters, and I do want to start traveling with JJ a lot more. So if you're new to my page, this is not a vacation because for me, I guess it is, but somebody's like, enjoy your vacation. Y'all are going to see me go with JJ quite often, and now it's like we're going to be transitioning into something a little different in our life. So JJ has to work. He's working right now. They usually work Saturdays as well. So the only day that he has off is Sunday. So for us to go and like venture out will probably be more like Sundays. And then sometimes it's a half a day on Saturday. So if it is, then we'll be able to do that. Every now and then during the middle of the week, they don't need him there for something, and then he might be off for the middle of the week. But he's working, and I'm here. So I will tell you this. I totally needed like downtime, like big time, okay? I really needed to come on this. I didn't know with my face like it was. I didn't know if I was going to be able to come, but I'm glad I came because I just want to relax. Good morning, Lawanda. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Karen. Thanks, Michelle. Thank y'all for being here. So in my weigh-in stories, I weighed in, I gained 2 pounds. I mean, I didn't eat great this week, so I already knew that was going to happen, and I'm so okay with that. So I'm 156.4. If anybody wants to know that, it's all in my stories. I did put that in there. My jaw is still swollen a little bit. I do have an appointment with my primary doctor on a televisit at 1 o'clock. So I'll ask him, but I'm already on an antibiotic. We had amoxicillin here. So I took a whole full day of amoxicillin yesterday. And I'm also taking Veltrex just in case it was like, you know, like a fever blister type thing. But I'm telling you it's not. So the reason I almost wasn't, the reason I didn't show y'all the worst part because I everybody has their own opinion, and I just really don't want to hear it. Honestly. It is either brought on by stress or I have a virus right now. Because I know I do not have an abscess in my teeth. I got my teeth cleaned a month and a half ago. They did x-rays, but not only that, I am a dental assistant and I do know what to look for that. So it would be wild if I actually had an abscess in my tooth. It would be like absolutely wild. So I do not feel I can eat anything. My teeth do not hurt. My gums do not hurt. I do not have an abscess on the inside of my jaw or anything like that. So I do feel like it was brought on by stress, because the 3 times that this has happened to me, each time it's been something stressful going on. So I will tell you that. Thank you. The wedding went so good. I mean, it went so good. It was so magical. The wedding was so great. Okay, really quick. My daughter-in-law, I can actually say daughter-in-law now. I'm so excited to say that. One comment kind of made her upset. She had called me while we were driving here, and she was like, how do you deal with people saying the dumbest things? And I said, girl, I have to bite my tongue a lot. And I already stated that I did not take a lot of pictures. I did not have my phone with me. The pictures that were taken were like sent to me by phone. So I honestly don't have a picture of me and Sydney together, because if anybody has ever done a wedding, as soon as the wedding, like the ceremony's over, it is absolutely busy from that point on. You are visiting people that you haven't seen in a while. You're making sure that everything is going okay. And if they have a question, you want them to ask you and not the bride, because you don't want them to have to deal with the stress. And I was busy. So it wasn't like I was like, okay, we need this and this picture and this picture and this picture, and we need to be this and we need to, I wanted my kids to enjoy themselves, and I was enjoying myself as well. Now, professionally pictures, me and Sydney, we do have a picture together. We actually got 2 of them that I know of. But I put in there that I did not have, I only showed you the pictures that I do have, okay? So somebody made a comment, you don't have one picture with your new daughter-in-law? No, I don't. I honestly don't. And it wasn't because it was intentional. And just like she said, I'm sorry we didn't get a picture together, but it just was the way it was. I don't know what else to tell you, okay? We were very busy. So I post my pictures knowing that I'm probably going to get a comment of something that I'm not going to like. And it is fine if nobody, like, I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, me personally, I would never ever do that on anybody's post. I would just say, what a beautiful wedding, and go on, even if I had something to say. But so thank y'all. Most of you just said great stuff, and she read them because she was like, I normally don't read your comments because it drives me crazy, but I wanted to see what people were saying about our wedding. So she was reading the comments, and she's like, I don't know how you do it. And I said, you just have to, I don't know, you just have to keep going. So the wedding was beautiful. Everything really turned out so great. I had all these things while I was traveling, like things that I was going to tell y'all. But I just honestly like have totally gone blank on what I was going to tell y'all, like about the wedding. If y'all do have a question about it, y'all can definitely ask me. But it was so beautiful and everything just worked out so great. It was so great. But with my whole lip issue, I thank God so much that he waited for my lip to do that the next day. I could not imagine if I woke up that morning and my lip was as swollen as, I'm hoping I'm going to be able to show y'all pictures, but my iPad probably doesn't have the pictures on there yet, because I was going to show you what I did look like on Sunday morning. I don't know if it's going to go through though. Yeah, they didn't go through yet. Darn. Let's see here. Let's see here. What was the cake flavor? She had carrot cake, red velvet cake, chocolate cake, and I think vanilla. So she had all of those. And she also had that in cupcakes. So the cupcakes went so fast. I didn't even get a picture of that. I got a picture of the cake. They went so fast. But she had the cupcakes the exact same. So it was carrot cake, chocolate, red velvet, and vanilla. I didn't do anything to my lip. I said earlier, I really do think it is stress related, but I didn't do anything to my lip. Nothing. It's already, this has happened 3 times, and this was the worst one yet. Worst one yet. Like, absolutely worst one. Yes, I'm in the camper. I am with JJ for a couple of weeks. He is working, and I just wanted to get away. And I am with JJ, and I am in the camper, and he is working. I do. I sound congested. So I told you it may be a viral thing that I have going on. This morning is the first morning that I woke up congested. So I may be like getting like a cold of some sort or something. I don't know, but you're right. You are so right. This morning when I woke up congested, I was like, what is going on with me? Oh my gosh. I mean, like, what in the world? Did you do your own makeup and look okay? Okay, I'm glad you asked that one. Oh, Jean, I'm glad you asked that one. That was a good question. I'm going to answer that one. I don't know, Michelle. I saw them taking the top layer off, but I can't remember if they cut it because I walked away at that time and I had to go do something. But I saw them taking that off, and I don't know if they took it off to cut it. I don't know. I know at our wedding we did that, but that was 25 years ago, 26 years ago. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know what they did. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you. Let's see here. A wedding. I love the photos. Your husband in the straw hat. He looks like a Texas. Aw. Do you know that my brother-in-law and my nephew are highway patrolmen? So they are law enforcement. You didn't get to see them probably in any of the pictures, but they are highway. My brother-in-law is just retired from the force, and my nephew is still a highway patrolman. So I am definitely going to take naps. So I am definitely going to do it, especially today. I did take a sleeping pill last night, so I slept really well last night, and I really think that's what I need because I'm going to tell you the last week, I have not slept good at all, like at all. I'm telling you, my nerves and everything were really up, so I really think that's what kind of brought this on. I think I'm run down too. Yeah. I think I'm just run down also. So anyways, let me see if it's, I don't know if it's still syncing or not. I really want to show you these pictures. Oh, I think they downloaded. Yay. Okay. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? They downloaded. I'm so glad. I can't believe they did that. Yay. Okay. Well, I'm going to be embarrassed because I have to show you the pictures, but but this was Sunday morning, okay, guys? Sunday morning. I look horrible, but it was morning, okay? Sunday morning, this is my lips. Okay, I have another picture for y'all. Okay, so that was my lips Sunday morning. Yes. This is me with the glasses on. This is the starting of it. This is when I really woke up. And then it got that bad. It got that bad. So, that is what I looked like Sunday morning. And could you imagine if I woke up with that on the wedding day? Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. I would have been mortified. Mortified. Let me see. I know it looks like I would have gotten bit by something, but I feel like I would have been able to see the spot of where it bit me. I don't know. And everybody keeps saying I had allergic reaction probably to something, but I cannot physically think about what I ate that could even respond to that at all. I don't know, guys. Yeah. So, you know what? My husband wants me to get an allergy test. That's what he wants me to get. He wants me to get an allergy test ordered. So I'll bring that up today. I don't know. Awful. Kelly, it was awful. I could not imagine if I had that on Saturday. And Saturday I was so normal. And then Sunday you wake up and you're, oh my gosh. Y'all. Horrible. Oh, my breakfast is so good. When is the wedding? I haven't been around. Mitzi, we just had it this weekend and I posted pictures. So you need to go to my page and look through my pictures. Okay, let's talk about could it be the makeup? Maybe, because I'm fixing to tell you about the makeup, but hold on, let me tell you. I'm trying to get there and I'm sorry I haven't gotten there. Did you weigh in? Yes, it's in my stories. I'm up 2 pounds. I did not drink the Rehydrate this morning because I'm going to have it at my lunch. So, yes, I normally kind of do been drinking it in the morning, but I'm going to have it at my lunchtime, my Rehydrate. So, I was saving it for that. And it could have been a spider. Guys, it could be. I will not take that from y'all that something could have bit me in the middle of the night. I really don't know. I don't know. Or maybe even there and it just flustered, I don't know. I really don't know. I am bewildered as much as you, and I'm sure my doctor is going to be bewildered. Like, he's going to be like, well, since I can't really physically see you, I don't know what's wrong with you, So I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, that's usually what they do. Much citrus. I don't think I've had any citrus though. Hey, Yvonne. Yay, Melissa, that's so exciting. They are not going on a honeymoon. My son does not have the time off right this moment. They're eventually going to go do something, but they don't have the time off. And she just graduated, so she needs to take her boards for her nursing. So they just have a lot going on. Yes, it's looking better. It's not better-ish, but it's better. Yeah. No, I don't do lip filler or anything like that. And you know what, Debbie, that's so funny because as big as my lips look like right there, I told JJ, it looks like if I would have gotten some like Botox and then I'm having a reaction to the Botox, but I don't do that. So, but that's what it looks like, right? It looks like I would have gotten injected with something and then I had a reaction. No, I would have told y'all, I tried it for the wedding and look what happened. No, it's nothing like that at all. No, not. Yeah. Okay, really quick, before I answer any more questions, really quick. The question was, about the makeup, okay? I'm actually going to show you a picture. I got my makeup done professionally with Sydney and her mom and all that, okay? And I was like, please don't make me too cakey or anything like that. I don't want it to like get into my fine lines and wrinkles. And she did like an airbrush type, you know, makeup on me, and it did look good. But once I got home, and the bad thing is I knew the girl that did my makeup. If y'all will hold on, there's so many questions coming through, and I'm gonna have to come back through them. But so I knew the girl that was doing my makeup, and at first she was like, I know you from somewhere. So me and her had a really good conversation. So I felt so bad. But when I left there, I was like, okay, it looks pretty good. And I'm going to show you what it looks like in my car, because it did look good in my car, okay? But then when I got home and I turned on my light in my bathroom, it just was so much makeup, and I couldn't do it, okay? She did put lashes on me, and I loved those. That was so fun, okay? But I just couldn't do it. So I took my makeup wipes. I loved my eyes. She did perfect on my eyes. But I had to wipe it off. And I really hope she doesn't see this. So I wiped off with the makeup, and I redid my makeup just like I would normally do my makeup every single day, okay? So the pictures that you see is really my makeup. But for her to put the makeup on, it literally was probably on my face for maybe an hour and a half before I wiped it off. So if I did get a reaction from that makeup, it really wasn't on my face for very long. So that's the only thing I could think of, okay? Thank you so much. Okay, so let me show you what it did look like in the car. So it looks great, okay? She did a great job in the car. It looked so good. But once I got home and I could really like get some lighting on it, I had to like change it up. So this is my makeup once I redid it. Okay, that was my makeup once I redid it, okay? So yeah. Yes, I'm going to kind of come a little closer really quick so I can read some of these comments. That is so weird, Mary. That does not normally happen. I will tell you that is not my favorite rehydrate. It's not my favorite rehydrate because I'm going to tell you why. I don't like my teas flavored, okay? I am a straight up unsweet tea. It cannot have one speck of sugar in it or anything. My husband loves the new flavor. Like, we already brought 3 bags with us. He loves the new Rehydrate flavor. I personally, it's not my favorite. I do not like flavored teas. That's just me. I just can't do it. So I only had that one tea, and it really wasn't bad. It's not bad. It's just that I don't like flavored teas, and I haven't drank it since. So no, it's not the Rehydrate because I haven't drank it, and I'm just being honest with you. So, and that is weird. I've never heard of that. So, okay, let me see if I can go back to some other stuff. Thank you, Elizabeth. Right, Phyllis? Yes. Yeah, and I just think it is stress related, but you know what? I could be so way off. I could be. Maine is cold and rainy. Are you crazy? Oh my gosh, Kelly. You know, yeah, they said yesterday here, we're in Carlsbad, New Mexico. That is where we're at, Carlsbad, New Mexico. And they said it was 104 degrees here yesterday. I mean, Sunday it was 104. Yesterday it wasn't too bad. Today it's not going to be too bad because some rain is supposed to come. But the rest of the week, oh my gosh. We're by a big lake, and we're really hoping we can go this weekend to the lake. Maybe, hopefully, I'm hoping we can go over there. But I also, they have Carlsbad Caverns, and I went to Carlsbad Caverns when I was a kid, and I would really like to go over there. It's an hour away from here, which is weird. I mean, we're in Carlsbad and it's an hour away from where we are. But I don't know. I don't know what we'll be able to get done. Yes, that's hot. And they said in the camper it was like really hot. So I'll let you know if it gets really hot in here. Oh, you're working out. All right. Wait, Holly, our work. Hold on, I'm not sure what that says, Angela. Holly, our work through working out if you feel tired. I'm not sure what that means. Angela, I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. I'm definitely not allergic to shellfish or anything like that. First of all, I haven't had that in a little bit, but you're just stating that he personally swells up, because of swellfish and I mean shellfish. I just would love to have an allergy test to see if I'm actually allergic to something. That would be pretty interesting. Keep the curtains shut, and that will help. Yes, and my mom made these curtains, and then she also made them black. You see this? She made these black curtains to go over the shades. So my mom did all of those. And then we had the black shades underneath. So yes, I will definitely keep the curtains down. Down. So yes. Okay, so, gosh, there was just so much I wanted to tell y'all. Okay, I do want to talk about my necklace because I found some actually someone sent me a necklace that was on Amazon that was really cheap, that was close-ish to mine. So my necklace that I've been wearing here lately with the cross on it, I have so many people. I wish I sold it because I've had so many people want the necklace, but it is kind of an expensive necklace. But the necklace that I wear, you can wear it in salt water, you can wear it while you're swimming, you can wear it while you're showering. Not that I wear my necklace while I'm doing any of that, but I'm just saying that necklace, the reason it's the price that it is, because you can do that. But I found stuff on Amazon that's very close to it. So I have it right here that I kind of want to show y'all. And then I will also give y'all links to them. You did, Becky. Yes, I know, Karen. Yes, yes. But I knew people would be interested. I mean, I knew that y'all were going to be concerned, let's put it that way, about my face. And I appreciate it, but also I just think that it's stress, and that's all I can relate it to, and that's where I'm with it right now. I love my cross necklace, and well worth the price. Yes. So it is well worth the price. I think it's $108, but I know I got mine on sale. So the day that I bought mine, I really don't think I paid $108 for mine. So this is the cross necklace that I wear, okay, that y'all have seen me wear right here, okay? This one right here, y'all have seen me wear this one, okay? Now, I told y'all that I wanted a silver one because they are sold out of the silver one. Well, this one was very close to it on Amazon. Now, again, it's a cheap version. Hold on one second. It's a cheap version, and it probably will turn my neck green or something. I don't know. But here is very close. Is that not similar or what? I could not believe it even still clasps down here, but look how similar that is to this. I could not believe that. So this one's really cheap. This one is not as bad. So I'm excited about that. But then also someone sent me this one, and it's a little bit bigger cross. And so I'm a little bit excited about wearing these as well. This is pretty neat. So I'm going to show you these, and these are cheap as well. I put everything in my storefront, but it's okay. I will send y'all the link as well. Okay, so look at this one. So this one and this one, they're a little bit bigger crosses. They're so pretty as well. Yes. So they're just a little bit bigger of a cross. Okay. So I wanted to show y'all those. I also ordered a new devotional book off of Amazon, and it's called Grace for Today. And I actually bought one for a lady that goes to our church. It was her birthday on the day of my son's wedding, and I bought her a blanket off of Amazon as well, and I sent that to her. I mean, I actually brought it to the wedding, and I gave it to her because it was her birthday. So she was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you remember my birthday. So I gave her a new devotional book and a blanket for her birthday. So if y'all want the link as well, y'all can do that. So this is what I'm fixing to do, is read my devotional and my Bible here in just a little bit after I get done talking with y'all. Trying to think what else. I'm sorry, the air conditioner's on, so it's probably a little loud. And y'all may not be even able to hear the air conditioner. Stress can do crazy things, especially at 45, soon to be 46. And in August, I turned 46. We were driving, and I told JJ, it is so bewildered how when you age, the things that come up with your body. You know, when we were in our 20s, I would always, like, if my dad was like hurting or something, I'd be like, my dad is stressing himself out, and that's why he's hurting. You know, in your 20s, you're just like, I am not going to have any of those problems. You know, no. I know, I got this at, what did I tell you? Oh, no, was it there? Where did I get it at? Okay, inside our H-E-B, Galinda, we have a woman's boutique. I know that sounds weird, but inside our H-E-B, we have a woman's boutique. And that's where I got this one and that other cup. So yes. Yeah. That's what I got it. I had a pretty cross necklace my 15-year-old granddaughter. Oh, you gave it to her. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I would do the exact same thing. It's yours. It's yours now. Yes, Galinda. Let's see here. Let's talk about a little bit about the wedding. Gosh, I had all these things that I wanted to talk to y'all about. We decorated on Friday. That night, some people came to our house to eat because JJ made a brisket. And then Saturday, we woke up. I went and got my makeup done. Went home, took the makeup off, redid my makeup. Then got my stuff gathered, and I got dressed up at the church. I mean, I'm sorry, it was not a church. They got married at the venue. But I went back up to the venue and got dressed there. I knew what you meant, Galinda. I knew what you meant. We were both born in August. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, Karen. I'm doing much better. But I'm kind of nasally today, so maybe I'm getting a cold. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But I'm on antibiotics right now. Maybe I do talk to the doctor today, so maybe he'll put me on something different. But let's see here. I got my two dogs. Lincoln's looking at me. Oh, inside the venue, it sits 200 people, and the lady would like there to not be more than 200, but my son was like, there might be 250 here. And she was like, that's a lot. And so we had an outside area where they got married at. We put tables out there, and all of the seating inside the venue was completely taken up, and probably about 6 tables outside. So I bet you there was every bit of like 230 people there at the wedding. It was unbelievable. And I didn't have my phone, and I wanted to take a picture of everybody sitting in the white chairs, you know, like ready for us to walk down. I'm hoping somebody got the picture of all of that, and I'm hoping that they can send that to me. But there was I couldn't believe how many people, and it was outside, and it was kind of hot. So they all did a fabulous job at just waiting for us. The flavors of the cake was carrot cake, red velvet, chocolate, and vanilla. That was the layers. So to get unstuck, well, I would have to know what you eat to be able to help you on that. So, you know, when you're doing Weight Watchers and stuff, if you're just doing your points only and not exercising, that could be a problem. So if you can't exercise and you can't even just walk, so I would try to bump up something like that. If you are exercising, you might want to back down a little bit. If you're not eating all your weeklies, you might want to do that. If you're not doing Weight Watchers at all, then I need to know how many calories that you are putting into your body. So it's kind of hard for me to like give you a pinpoint of what your diet should be when I don't know how you're actually eating. And most of the time, it's because you're not eating enough. Point blank, that's what it is. So I would need to know that. So if you want to private message me that, that's fine. Tatum is actually, well, this whole week is Vacation Bible School, and he is up on stage. They're doing the whole dancing and all that. I know that's crazy, but Tatum's done that for 6 years. He couldn't do it last year because of his broken leg. But other than that, then he was going to try to get a job at Academy, and they have not called, but at church, they're wanting him to do like a job, like kind of a job with getting like things ready for that Sunday, for each Sunday. So he might be doing that, but that doesn't take up his whole week. So he still would like to try to get a job. So he's just working on that. So Yvonne, I'm really sorry about that. And here is the thing. I don't see how they cannot relate that to you having cancer, because that is something that's going on inside your body. But that's fine. We're going to take with what they're saying. I don't know if you are on a like our collagen hair. We have a hair one. You might want to try those pills on Advocare. So the hair one, since you're like actually having an issue, I would take the hair pills and give that a try, because maybe just the collagen by itself is not working as well. So that's my suggestion on that. So we'll see. I gained 1.6 last week. I just don't get it. I thought you were going to see your doctor. They didn't give you any idea kind of what they would like to do next. Kelly, yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe the photographer got a shot of the video. That's what I'm hoping, Karen. That is what I'm hoping. Thank you so much, Karen. I really did feel very pretty, and I loved my dress. It was literally $40 from Amazon. So if anybody needs a wedding dress, I can send you the link. I got it from Amazon, and I was so thankful that it was $40, and it's right now it's $39.99. I was looking at it. Yay, Galinda, I know. I'm so excited. No, my wiener dogs don't travel with us. They get too much anxiety. So I only have my 2 Aussies. And as you can see, Oakley is totally relaxed and just chilling. And Lincoln is underneath just chilling as well. They are nice and relaxed and they love the camper. You stick to your points, but do you eat any of your weeklies? Darlene, do you eat any of your weeklies? Yes, he will start college. College usually starts in September, but we will be moving him more than likely at the end of July, the first part of August, to Austin. Oh, yes, Mary, that's right. Good job for good timing. I know, that's right. And again, Laura, like I said, I would have to know what you're eating, and then I can kind of go off of that more. It helps me better on that. Thank you, LaWanda. Thank you so much. Yes, exactly, Holly. I gained 2 pounds because I didn't eat real bad this week because like at the wedding, that wedding day, I didn't even hardly eat that much because we were so busy. And we had chicken fried steak for our meal. And I only ate half of a chicken fried steak, 2 bites of the potatoes, and then I had to go do something. So I didn't even really eat a whole lot on the wedding day, but like prior, I was kind of snacking a lot that week, just because, you know, I knew things were coming up. So I knew my weight would be up some, but I didn't maybe go way overboard, I guess, because 2 pounds is not too bad. Thanks, Galinda. We don't know yet, Yvette. I think it's just due to stress, honestly, but I'm not sure. What area would you? We are in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Carlsbad, New Mexico is where we're at. Okay, so Darlene, I eat majority of all of my my weeklies. I have for the entire 6 years that I've even been on here. I do exercise quite a bit. This week, I don't know if I'll exercise at all, but I exercise I will exercise on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then sometimes I try to work out at home. My body needs the fuel, but people don't understand is that your body does need fuel, and I always eat my weeklies. So I'm just telling you that they're there not just to be always just there. They really are to give your body some fuel. So I would just suggest that if you don't want to do it, that's fine. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But weeklies are there to use, especially like for the weekend and stuff like that. Is the weather nice? It's nice right now. We're supposed to have some weather today. I'm not sure if we will get it, but it's supposed to rain today. Do your parents take care of the wiener dog? No, Tatum will take care of him. Tatum is old enough to be by himself, so Tatum is doing well. Thank you, Trisha. I mean, it's not Trisha, it's Trish, but thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I know, Galinda, I can't believe we're going to be empty nesters. Thank you. You're so sweet, Trish. The campground's not the whole nicest. I wish we could see the lake from here. It's not that far from here. Do you have a cat? I have a cat, but it's an indoor-outdoor cat. We've had her for, probably 8 years, probably now. I don't have a cat with me, not right now. Oh, thank you, Holly. Thank you, Lauren. I agree. The weeklies or whatever, I eat my dailies, and then my weeklies I lose better. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Yvette. I do have my workout stuff. I have it all with me. I just don't know if I'm going to do it, just with me not feeling that great. I don't know if will get in a workout, honestly, this week. I'm not sure. I really just wanted to totally relax. Thank you. Yes. Actually, these pajamas, I forgot that I had them. And when we were cleaning out the camper to like get ready and put my clothes in here and get it all situated, I saw these and I was like, I didn't know these were in the camper. These are where these were been, you know? So yeah. Yeah. Texas is supposed to have some rain actually. Yeah. This week. I was answering some questions and I just thought of something that I was going to tell y'all. Let me back up and see if it can jar my memory what I was going to say. I don't know. Oh, that makes me mad. I know, Galinda, you've been around with me for a while. Off to work with my Rehydrate. We'll watch the rest tonight. Have a great day. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So me and JJ was like, what are we going to cook? So what y'all have, JJ's like, you need to tell your viewers this. We are in the camper and it gets really hot now that it's summertime. And I'm not going to be able to just always cook a big meal like I normally do at home. Okay. Cause it gets hot if you have to use the stove. So if anybody can remember what my husband's favorite meal that I do make, and I'm fixing to tell you, he loves the Swedish meatballs, okay? So we're going to do the Swedish meatballs tonight. I'm going to do a live, and I'm going to do the meatballs in the air fryer, and then I'm going to make the sauce on the pan, and then after they're done in the air fryer, I'll just put them back into the sauce. So we're going to have Swedish meatballs tonight. I know y'all have seen that before, but that's one of his favorites. And then on Wednesday morning, I'm going to put on a roast and potatoes and carrots, and it's the 3 envelope roast stuff. So we wanted to have that. And those are things that he can take for lunch with him. So that's what I'm going to do the next 2 days. And then I probably won't cook the rest of the week just because I don't know, because I don't know what else we're going to do. We always like to venture into the town, so we might go eat and do things like that. So that is my plan. I know that a lot of you probably are like, you don't do what you used to do. You don't do, you're right. My life has changed a lot. And so, I eat the same thing pretty much. I have not had eggs and banana though in a long time because we've been like busy doing stuff. And I kind of like, I had a slice of toast the other morning because we had to get on into town to get stuff, for the wedding and stuff. So, but majority of the time I do my eggs and my banana because I know how many points that is. At lunch, I actually will show you, sorry, I'm so sorry, Lincoln. You were like sheeping, weren't you, sheeping, baby? At lunch, I got us, let me see here. I make roast in the crock pot. I'm making roast in the crock pot tomorrow. Our camper gets hot when we have the stove in the oven. Yeah. And the air conditioner on. Yes, I know. So everything. So he's like, Holly, you're going to have to let your viewers know that you can't just like do an hour of cooking in the camper. Okay. Like that's a totally different situation. And especially when it is summertime. Now, when it's wintertime, totally different. So this is our refrigerator, y'all. Okay. It's jam-packed with stuff. So I bought, hold on, I'm going to kind of, instead of me doing that, I'm going to kind of put y'all right there. Yay, JJ will get the Swedish meatballs. I remember that last time. Yes, and I get to cook for him, so yay. So we bought a whole pound of Boar's Head 42% low sodium. I got my ham, and I brought my lettuce, and then I brought my 647 bread right here, my 647 bread. And so, and then I hope I have Hellmann's. Oh yes, my light Hellmann's mayo right here. I'll have a little bit of that. So that is what my lunch will be. We got some, not tangerines. They're like peaches. I can't remember what they're called. I was like craving these with my little, you remember that sprinkle stuff that I used to have? I have that. We have some grapes. We have watermelon. We did bring the brisket from what we cooked. This is a brisket that we cooked. I don't know if we'll have some of that, but that was kind of mainly for his like lunchtime stuff. I don't know. I did bring my yogurt, my eggs. I don't know. I'm not sure what else I can show you, but that's what we have. We don't have a whole lot of, I brought my, nectarines. That's what they are. Thank you very much, Gina. I was craving nectarines. Thank you. That's what they are. I know that's so weird. Nectarines. That's what I wanted. But when you slice them up and you use my sauce, remember this sauce? And you sprinkle this on it, it's so good. I don't know how to explain it. So anyways, even on the grapes, it tastes good on the grapes as well. I brought my 96% lean and the 4% fat. I brought a lot of that meat with us. He has a lot of meat in here already, but some of it, well, he has pork chops in here. He has sausage. He has a lot of sausage. He loves sausage, but sausage can be a little bit of higher points. Brisket taco, yes. And brisket's a little high in points too. I looked at that. I know that they're like saying that protein you don't have to cook anymore. I mean, like count anymore, but you do, because I looked up brisket and it's anywhere from like 5 points to like 11 points. I don't know. What about green beans? I don't even know if we have green beans. I don't see any. We didn't buy any green beans. So like tonight we're not going to have any vegetables. Actually, he said that he thinks he has, he wanted corn tonight. That's what it was, corn. Yeah, the gravy, that's good too. Yes, the hamburger patty, that's what you're trying to say. Hamburger patty, he loves that kind of stuff. JJ loves that kind of stuff. The hamburger patty with the gravy that I showed y'all, yes, he likes that. That's a good idea. That's a good, but y'all already seen me make those. So I'm sorry that I kind of been making the same thing, but literally life, that's why, Weight Watchers is so great, because eating the same thing sometimes is just easy to do. You know how many points something like that is, and you know that it's kind of like low in points. So I know I've been eating the same stuff and I haven't had new recipes for y'all, so I feel bad. Brisket, real ham, and sausage is high points. I do enjoy them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. They are high in points. So whenever my husband's like, let's have sausage, I'm like, I can't have sausage. That's so high. And the brisket's so high. It's so good. But it's higher in points. So those are the kind of things that I do stay away from. And I always have in this last 6 years. I appreciate that, Galinda. Thank you. But I just get a little upset that, we bought, just in case we have anything with the tortillas, I did buy the 45 calorie tortillas. I did bring that with us as well. We bought that, and yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. In moderation, that's right. And as long as you kind of have the points, you can definitely eat that kind of stuff. But normally, it just is like, for instance, when JJ made the brisket this weekend on Saturday, I had a chopped barbecue sandwich, and it was so good. And so, actually, that was Friday night. Then on Saturday, when I got back from getting my makeup done, I made another brisket sandwich, and I cut it in half, and I had to have another one. So it was so good. It was so good. Thank you. This is my pajamas. I didn't know it was here in my camper. I forgot about this pajama. There was actually several pajamas in here that I did not know about. So JJ is a meat. He actually doesn't. He'll eat potatoes, but he is definitely a meat, and he'll do his vegetables. He's pretty good about that. But yes, he's that kind of a guy. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Oh, and I also, so this month is like crush time for me for Advocare, because they're doing their trip again, another trip, and it cuts off at the end of this month. So I am actually doing my my 10-day reset since I got off of all of that, and my packet of Delta already has my my Symbiotic Ultra in it, so I don't need this, but I'm doing the 10-day reset because I want to do the cleansing at nighttime. So I'm going to start that today. You can tell that I haven't even opened it. I'm going to start those today. So anybody that would like to order a 10-day reset kit, you get the Rehydrate with it, you get the fiber, you get the box, this box with it, and you also get your Omegaplex with it. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I already do all of it already. I just wanted the cleansing pills. So that is what I'm going to do this week. No, we haven't found out yet. I'm going to be on a televisit at 1 o'clock with my doctor. But no. Anyhow, so I think that wraps up my little bit of a talk with y'all. So I guess I will see y'all this evening for some Swedish meatballs, and we will get that cooking for tonight. All right, guys, so if you're just joining right now, I apologize, but I am going to get off and relax for a little bit, and I will talk to y'all this evening. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.